Yo, what is up, everybody? Let's talk about the energy for this week, which is gate three, alchemy difficulty at the beginning. If you're familiar with astrology, this is the on the cusp of Aries and Taurus, and if you're familiar with tarot, this is the Page of Swords. This is also in the I Ching as well. This is Chang, the difficulty in the beginning. And when you think about this energy, it is thunderous, it is playful, arranging, and it comes from the sacral center, so your gut. So it's all about listening and responding to your gut. And also in human design, it's going down to the root center from the sacral. So what this gate is all about is arranging and organizing elements, whether it be in your life or in your business for creation, and bringing playfulness and really thinking about or being involved with chaos in the beginning. Usually whenever you start some project or some new job, there's a lot of chaos in the beginning. Chaos is the beginning of everything. Before there can be order, before there can be structure, there has to be chaos. You have that balance. And so this is represented by Chang in the I Ching, and it's around the difficulty of getting started with things in the beginning. So I haven't recorded a video like this in a while, so I'm getting started. There are going to be some things that may not quite go as planned. I was walking in this direction, and as you can see, the sun is bright, so I'm trying to find some shade to keep keep the sun out the video. So difficulty starting at the beginning. So the way that we can activate or apply this energy this week, this is the main energy from the sun this week. It'll be with us for the next 5 or so days. And the way to handle this is to be able to handle certain situations or any situations with a childlike swiftness, forgetting of our failures, and being willing just to try and embrace different things and really focus on success amid the challenges that we tend to have, because as we know, we like to focus on the things that may not necessarily be the best, but there's always something we can bring out of every situation. So embrace progress and innovation in the face of certainty, making sure that we are going to have our doubts, but just trust ourselves and know that we'll be able to get through whatever it is. The chaos always leads to order. Remember that. In shadow, this energy may bring manifestations or may show itself as like an inner fire and wanting to show your unique expression and trying to persevere, maybe not necessarily in a good way, and holding on to things like fear, rigidity, and holding on to doing the same thing in the same ways as you have before. So, portals or our shadows help us, and they're portals to our enlightenment. So, when we think about our shadows and what they bring up, you may want to reflect or meditate on, one, what's your source? Whether that's a God, creator, the universe, whatever religion, what's your source? What are you holding on to that grounds you? Not necessarily holding on, but grounds you amidst your challenges. Embrace failures. That's a big part of the journey, as I mentioned. Things don't always go as planned. Most recently, for me, as far as like work, I got laid off back in, I think, August last year. And, some people may look at that as a failure. They may look at that as, I was trying to move up the ranks and I was up for a promotion and thought we was on track for that. But then you get laid off. So embrace this part of the journey it's a very good chance that if I was working, I would not have the chance to reflect on what it is I really desire. One, you're talking about human design and the I Ching and the energies, and wouldn't have the opportunity to do this video if, I was still at a job. I don't know. I guess it's after hours, so maybe, but really be able to get to a place where this is things I desire to do. Also being able to focus on other things like my family and my son, making sure everything's aligned with the household, which is one of my roles based on my human design. And then also doing other things that I love, like picking back up poker. I love playing games. I like playing Xbox. And so just focusing on things that I desire and using my energy for me. And it's also about risk taking. So meditate on, what risk are you taking that could be for your benefit. A lot of times we think about taking risk as a detriment, but the truth is we never get what we want. You never are going to be risk free if you don't take risk. I mean, I guess that up to Claire's, but I know you understand what I'm saying. Not taking a risk is taking a risk, is what I'm basically saying. So, taking a risk on business. Me and my wife have been doing that for a few years now. And yeah, to some it could be risky. You're risking it all. We did risk, money to do this, but in the end or the beginning, because we feel like this is going to go on. This is our path, and we're still in the beginning. That it's all going to be worth it. And again, having the time off helped me come to realization that this is the right path. I just have to define exactly what I want, not let the conditioning that society has given me determine my next step. So meditate on that as well. All right, so the gate 3 is located in the sacral center and it's reaching down towards the root, and it emphasizes playfulness, creativity, and the strategy for this circuit is part of the intuitive circuit. So it's all about generating a response to this energy and following your gut, regardless of what the other energy may be with this particular gate. So to activate this energy and to use it in your life, you need to transform your state to more hopeful and more innovative. And we talked about shadows a little bit. It's about getting out of the shadow, which could be stuck, rigid, stubborn, and we need to transmute that energy from seriousness to more playful energy, and enjoy activities that you enjoy. You got to activate that inner child. So play music, exercise. I like to work out, play tennis. Yoga helps me, listening to music as well, or indulging in other pleasures that we may have that help us really bring out that energy of gate 3, which is the primary energy for the next couple days. So yeah, quick reflection on things that's going on with gate 3 for me. Since that was also I brought the card too. Let's bring it out. It's also called the gate of alchemy, right? So let's take a look at this card. Like when you see or think about alchemy, it's really about bringing things together. When I think of alchemy, I think of alchemists. Yes, the book, particularly because my wife loves it. But also I think about putting things together, turning base metals into gold. So really taking the things that are internal to you, regardless of what others may think of them, and turning that into gold, because this energy today is also about putting your energy into the things that light you up, fulfill you, and being willing to take those risks on those things. So I would also encourage us to handle things, swiftly and moving through our uncertainties. And so for me, there's been a lot of uncertainty, obviously the past few months, but this week particularly, me being able, having the time and doing this video was something I was trying to figure out what's going to be my style, how I'm going to do this. And I got tons of videos of things that need editing and all that stuff. But, you know, honestly, for me, I'm going to take this video, I'm going to upload it, and that's gonna be it. And, you know, that's how I desire to manifest doing these. And, you know, they're helping me learn more about human design. I'm going to continue learning and growing with it. I've been doing it for a couple years now, and I think, not even I think, I know that, you know, it's been very helpful, and it's been guiding me on the right path, and it's really helping me to where I'm going. So primary energy for this week is gate 3. Reflect on those items, meditate, and let me know how you feel about the alchemy energy this week, starting or difficulty starting at the beginning. And let me know if you're having difficulty starting at the beginning, or if you relate to the feeling of any projects where in the beginning there's chaos, and then after slogging through the beginning and getting through the project, things work out. Talk to you later.